natural disasters, all these emotional rappers. Master of my own fate and I own my own masters. Don't let this smooth taste fool you. When I bust, I school you. They throw rocks and hide behind the computer. It's yellow tape and white chalk when I'm on the beat. Yeah, you rich, but your talk is cheap. Never see me trying to walk with sheep. I'm so famous, can't even cough in peace. Your alter ego is Maltese. I was waiting for Auntie Pumpkin release. Crying over spilled milk. Probably never seen your friend. Probably never seen your dad. Or played dodgeball with bedtime. I've done some things I ain't proud of.
Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. Saturday baseball on the show. It's the San Francisco Giants going up against the New York Mets. Along with Chris Singleton, I'm John Sciambi. And Singy, we're going to see a nice little win streak put to the test today.
Yeah, these guys are really firing on all cylinders right now. And to me, the important thing is that they're doing the little things well. They're not just relying on home runs or big plays every game. They're playing good situational baseball, executing in key areas, and that's how you string together wins. So we'll see if they continue that in this one.
Almost ready to get underway. And today's starter, Sandy Alcantara. And Chris, he seems a lot more comfortable pitching here at home than on the road, right?
Indeed, Boog, and there can be several factors, whether it's just sleeping in your own bed, being around your family, going to your favorite restaurant before you come to the ballpark. I don't know what it is for him, but the numbers are clear that he's been dominant in this place. The only frustration is you see how good he is at home, and if you're a teammate or a coach, you're looking and saying, hey, if you can be almost as good as that on the road, you're going to have a great year, and we're going to win more ball games.
Bunt attempt, but that goes foul. Alcantara, a former Cy Young Award winner, he features a sinker, a changeup, a four-seamer, a slider, and he occasionally uses a curve. And that's outside. 1-2 to count. One out, base is empty. On the ground to the left. Knocks it down. He doesn't have a throw, and they can't get the out.
He needed that one. It's been a tough stretch at the plate lately. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion. Witt Jr. is one of only 2 players in AL-NL history to have 20 home runs and 20 stolen bases in each of his first 2 seasons, Boo. The other player, Julio Rodriguez.
Swings and misses. 2 gone now. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Justin Morneau. And that's off the inside edge. Ball 1. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike. Raines leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Ground ball right side. They get the force. They don't come much closer than. And the batter now, Fernando Tatis Jr. The pitch. Foul ball there. Tatis waits. Yeah, foul ball. Hard hit to third. And they take care of Tatis for the out. Let's take a peek at the Mets lineup here. And one of the most exciting young stars in the sport, Julio Rodriguez.
And Boog, he's a guy who loves coming up with the chance to drive in his teammates. It's like he finds another level of focus, batting over 300 with runners in scoring position this season. And you know what? Because of that, I wonder if the guys in front of him will see some better pitches to hit, because you don't want to put any free base runners on with him looming in the on-deck circle.
No ball.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
Here comes a pitch. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Hits and misses. It's a strikeout.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
Digging in, David Ortiz.
0-1.
The pitch. Deep drive down the line. Foul ball. 2 outs, bases empty. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. And the Mets. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now the veteran third baseman, Vinny Castilla. Alcantara back to work. Fouled off. He was late. In the air, right field. And that is foul. The pitch. Out towards left center. And that'll fall for a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Well, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
That one to first. And it goes just foul. That misses. And it's 1-2.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
3-2 now. On the ground, could be 2. There's one. And they turn the double play.
Sometimes double plays get turned so quickly that you don't really get to appreciate all of the finer details and how these guys execute it. Right there, really nice footwork and a good feed to second is the key to pulling it off.
And now it's Luis Garcia. That's a strike. 0-1. Just missed. Next offering is in for a strike. Second inning here, no score. And that's outside. And it's 2-2. Swing and a line drive, base hit out into center field. And that extends the inning.
Right there, does a great job of staying in the big part of the field. Man, there are a lot of hits there.
Up to the plate, it's Brandon Belt. Homered in the ball game yesterday afternoon. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
0-1.
And that one fouled off. Got it by him for the K. One left for San Francisco. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. And we're back. Bottom of the second. Here's the third baseman, Adrian Beltre. It's interesting he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does. Bounced out to short. Sends it to first. And quickly one away in the second. And here is Sosa to the plate. On the ground to third. Has some trouble with it. Not in time. He's safe.
Just a good job putting the ball in play and then busting down the first baseline, beat the throw pretty easily. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
And now it's Juan Soto. 2 homers in the game yesterday, so he's feeling good coming in. Soto swinging a drive, deep right field. Out of here. They must be going crazy in the dugout. That's his 3rd home run of the series. And they jump out front. It's 2-0. That's his 3rd straight game with a homer, Singy.
This dude is on fire, Boog. These kinds of streaks just don't come around too often.
One down. And here's the veteran outfielder, Vladimir Guerrero. And a foul ball. Why to kick the pitch. Bounced up the middle. Witt over to first. And Vladdy is set down.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's the power hitting catcher, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Here's a tapper towards short. Gathers and throws to first. And that is that. Mets add 2 runs on this blast. And it's 2-zip. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Back here in Queens, on to the 3rd inning. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Jake Rogers.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
And that skips in the dirt. And the 1-0. Sneaks through, base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
So the lineup flips over. Now at the plate, Tony Gwynn. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. Pounding ball here, rolls foul. The Mets leading by 2. We're here in the top half of inning number 3.
1-1.
On the ground, and it stays fair. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Couple of singles back to back. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Kicks and fires. Ground ball right side, could be 2. Throw is high and over his head.
Well, some errors hurt way more than others, right? I mean, 2 runs come in right there, so definitely a tough one to get over, and that could have been a very different result if they make the play cleanly.
Takes low, second trip to the plate in this one. Reigns gets his lead at first, nobody out. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag.
Well, we all know this team is struggling right now, and sometimes you just got to do something different to generate some offense. A little more aggressive right there to put the pressure on the opponent. We'll see if it pays off on the scoreboard for this team.
Man at second. Inside, just missed.
Good pitchers make pitches in big situations, and right here with the middle of the order hitter up, runner in scoring position, he's got to find a way to throw a quality strike.
So now 3-2, and he walked him.
Ball 4.
The first baseman, number 33,
Justin Morneau, the next Giant to hit. He's 0 for 1.
That's foul.
2 runs across in the inning here in the second game of the series. Next offering is in for a strike. And that's downstairs and outside.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Wouldn't chase that time.
2-2.
And here it comes. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Vinny Castilla, the next Giant to hit. And a strike in there.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Way outside, and it's a ball and a strike. 2 on, 1 out. Right back to the mound. Could be an easy 2. Fires to second for 1. Over to first. That's 2. Nicely done. 1-6-3, and that will end the inning. They get 2 and draw even again. We head now to the home half of inning number 3. We are tied 2-2. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now it's Julio Rodriguez. The wind of the pitch. And there's the strike. Rodriguez measures 6 feet 4 inches, 230 pounds, and he was selected for the All-Star game last year.
Well, he's been aggressive right out of the box, and a smart pitcher is going to play off of that, especially when you get to 2 strikes.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
We'll take a look at the 3-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
And there's a foul ball. 1 down, base is empty. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Well, I think he was waiting on the changeup right there, and he got it. It just drifted too far in on him. I think that pitch is just a little more out over the plate. Probably squares it up, but instead, he's going to have to go take a seat.
Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss.
Didn't recognize off speed, thought it was fastball, a little bit out in front.
Right-hander kicks, deals. Fights it off, he'll see another. Hot shot to first base, and he snags it to end the inning. Down in order go the Mets. And this game is still tied at 2-2. And welcome back to the ballpark. John Shelby with Chris Singleton. And set to lead off the 4th, Ken Griffey Jr. Alcantara back to work. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. With Junior, probably one of the sweetest swings we have ever seen, and certainly as signature a swing as any player has ever had. Righty delivers. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Been a pretty rough start to this series for him at the plate. 3 strikeouts in the first game yesterday. Another one right there. They've clearly got a great plan for how to deal with this guy right now.
Foul ball there.
The whole setup for Junior, the way he waggled the bat, the way he was able to just effortlessly move that swing through the zone. Just a pretty thing from start to finish.
1 down, base is empty. Gets a piece there, we'll do it again.
And even though he was on the big stage playing in front of thousands of people, you always remember the hat backwards, big smile on his face. He kept this game that can have a lot of stress in it fun, just like he was a kid.
Struck him out looking. And here is Brandon Bell. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. Fought off foul. Swings through that one out in front that time.
0-2.
2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And good work. Bottom 4. And now David Ortiz. The wind of the pitch. Not even close there. And that is ball one.
Well, these Mets, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
And another ball.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
Castilla hauls it in, and there's one away.
Going to have a little more discipline in future at-bats. That pitch looked good, but you can't hit it. It was just too high in the zone. You usually see a swing and miss or a weak contact in the infield.
And the 0-1. This ball's chopped to the ground. Castilla throws across the diamond. 2 up, 2 down. Sammy Sosa up now for the Mets. Reached on an infield single his first time. Foul ball. All tied up. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Swing and a drive, deep right field. Gwynn reaching back towards the wall. Going, gone! A solo shot. His 21st of the year, and the Mets jump in front. It's 3-2. City, he just tied Ken Griffey Jr. with his 630th career home run.
Well, to be mentioned in the same breath as Ken Griffey Jr., that's just kind of a wow, and I'm sure something he's going to have a hard time allowing it to settle in. Griffey Jr. did everything great. There's no question this guy's headed to the Hall of Fame. That's the exact definition of hitting the ball where it's pitched, taking that outside fastball and driving it the opposite way out of the ballpark. You want to bottle that type of approach.
2 outs, nobody on. Stepping in, the long ball threat, Juan Soto. Popped up. In position. Makes the catch, inning over. The Mets do pick up a run on this solo blast. It's now a 3-2 ball game. You're dialed into the show. Back here at Citi Field. And here's the catcher, Jake Rogers. That one fouled off.
Well, these Giants need to bring up the quality of their bats and specifically their swings. They're trying to find ways to drive the ball with some authority, but it's just not happening for them so far. 0 extra base hits in the game, so it's been tough for them to get anything going. Sometimes you have to keep chipping away until you break through, but it's a lot easier to put runs on the board when you have runners in scoring position because they put themselves there.
Got him. Looks like he's picked up right where he left off.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
And a foul ball. And that one is lifted in the air. Rodriguez moving under this one. And there's 2 down.
The left fielder, number 31.
Tim Raines, the next Giant to hit. 1 for 2.
Not sure if he could be in more of a groove. Looks really relaxed. He's retired 7 straight. This guy's feeling it right now.
0-2.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And a nice inning of work there as he head to the bottom of the fifth. And stepping in for New York with Vladimir Guerrero. And the pitch. Now it's belted. Deep to left. Way out of here. Home run. A gigantic blast. His 11th of the year, and they add on. It's 4-2. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at-bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. Well, he went up there 0-0 looking to do damage. I think he had his sights set on that pitch. He went and got it and circled the bases.
Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. This one chopped up the middle. Witt over to first. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. So up next for New York, Julio Rodriguez. Struck out swinging his first time. That one way inside. One run across in the frame so far. Last half of inning number 5. Swings through that.
Well, he went inside a couple of times and now outside. Hitter's not exactly sure where to look for this next pitch.
Swings and misses. Rogers gathers, throws to first. Got him. 2 gone after the strikeout.
Well, big power guy right there and generating so much bat speed. It's hard to bring that to a halt once you've committed. They tried to check the swing, just couldn't do it.
So the batting order turns over, and the batter will be Fernando Tatis Jr. And it's fouled away. 2 down, bases empty, but 1 run across here in the second game of the series. Swing and a tapper. To first, but it pulls him off the bag. An outstanding hitter in Ketel Marte. Singing, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He's the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what, his teammates feed off of the leadership that he shows on and off the field.
Tatis off of first with 2 away. Tatis runs. Pitch outside. Throw, save. That's a stolen base.
Well, that steal right there is wanting to take advantage of having a really good hitter at the plate. Now they've got a much better shot at bringing home a 2-out RBI.
And a pitch. And there's a base hit to left. Here comes Tatis around third. Now the tag at second, and he's out, trying for 2. That ends the inning, but they do score a run here. So they get 2 runs on 2 hits. One of them left the yard. 5 innings complete. It's the Mets 5 and the Giants 2. And we're back. And now the shortstop, Bobby Witt Jr. And he deals. That one's in there. It's 0-1.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Bounce to third. Safe at first as they can't make the play.
Did a nice job getting there. Good throw, but very difficult to get anybody on that one as far as you had to go and throw. You know?
Yeah, no question. Now a chance for Justin Morneau. Fastball in for a strike. 0-1. Morneau measures 6 feet 4 inches. A member of the 1,000 hit club. Can't forget to mention he's a former MVP. Can't field it cleanly. The throw is still in time, and they come away with an out after a tricky start to the play.
This is what it's all about on that right side of the diamond when you've got the first baseman involved and the pitcher as well. First baseman does a great job, knocks the ball down, gets away from him a little bit, doesn't panic. The pitcher's exactly where he's supposed to be. Nice feed.
Ground ball, and that's through the infield. The run comes in to score from second. It's 5-3, and he's got a double.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
Ken Griffey Jr., the next Giant to hit. First pitch misses. Griffey was an instant sensation when he burst onto the major league scene back in 1989. A sweet swinging night. Throws it away. So digging in, Luis Garcia. And that's in for a strike.
No ball, 1 strike.
On the ground at first, and that's just foul.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but
the throw to second. Return throw to first. Got him. Double play, and that'll do it. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. It's now a 5-3 ball game. This is Mets baseball on the show, NYC. Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, James Karinchak.
And something to be aware of, the long ball has been a little bit of a problem for him this year.
Three, 4, 5 due up for the home team. And stepping in for New York, David Ortiz. The pitch. He swings and fouls one off. And the righty deals. That misses. And the count is 1-1. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Number 52 getting ready to come in for Bob Melvin. Matzik getting loose as well. Next offering is down low. This one popped up right side. Garcia drifts towards it. Brings it in. And there's one down.
Up next is the third baseman, Adrian.
And next will be the Mets cleanup hitter, Adrian Beltre. And a foul ball. Yoan.
Absolutely frozen on that heater right down the middle, and that's a pitch you're just not getting back. Now he's in a tough spot, especially after falling behind on a good first pitch.
And that one is lifted in the air. That's out number 2.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
2 outs, base is empty. Sammy Sosa will hit next. He's already homered here in this one. Line drive, base hit. Joey gets on base and keeps it going. And his hot hitting continues.
They kept him in the yard that time, but all he's doing now is passing the baton, and everything seems to get started around this guy.
Up and in, 1-0.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
Sosa, the runner at first with 2 gone. Swing and a high fly ball deep left field. Raines going back on this one. Feeling for the wall as he makes the catch. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now it's the DH, Brandon Bell. The right-hander back to work. There's a strike. Foul ball there. And the 0-2. On the ground right side. And it finds its way through for a hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Just one of those seeing eye base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you a knock.
Rogers swings through it for strike 1. With the tying run at the plate, here the top half of inning number 7. Soto going after it. He's got it, and there's one down. Back to the leadoff spot of the Giants lineup. Tony Gwynn, the next Giant to hit. 1 for 3.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
The Giants trailing by 2 here in the second game of the series. That's a base hit. They get it in quickly. So first and second, now 1 out.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Now the number 2 hitter, Tim Raines. On the corner for a strike. And it's 0-1.
Well, just about to hit that century mark. 100 pitches for this game.
And that's in the dirt. So the tying run at second. This to center field. Guerrero hustling after it. Makes the grab after a long run. And there's 2 down. Now here's Bobby Witt Jr. There's the strike.
Late in the game, everyone gets a little tighter. Way to get ahead on a really good hitter right there.
Yeah, that skips into dirt. Next pitch misses. 2 balls and a strike.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
First and second, 2 down. And a swing and a miss. That's out number 3. Giants leave a couple. They're still down 5-3. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Number 52.
Not having a lot of success against right-handed hitters. They've been hitting them around, so this next matchup might be tough for them.
Vladimir Guerrero up now for the Mets. He's already homered in this game. The pitch. Swings and misses. That's strike 1.
Well, that's that slurve right there. He threw it extremely well. You talk about just a ton of breaks. So tough to get that barrel to.
The pitch. And that one fouled off. Kicks and deals. Lifted in the air, right center field. As this one sized up. He's there. He's got it. And there's one down.
The catcher.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now. He's got the power, but great contact skills. One of the best contact hitters in the game. Left field. Reigns settles underneath it. Makes the grab, and there's 2 gone. 2 out, space is empty. Julio Rodriguez up now for the Mets. He's a guy who does it all. Strike 1.
0-1.
The next pitch misses, and the count even 1-1. That clips the corner.
Really good cutter that he's able to front door and back door. That pitch is devastating.
Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the 3rd straight at bat. Mets go down quickly, and it remains 5-3. All set for the start of the inning. Here's a cleanup hitter for the Giants. New pitcher coming on, the veteran, Oscar Brazobar.
Well, the best reliever.
Oh, now this one's high and deep. Way back there. On its way. Gone. A massive home run. His 11th of the year. It's 5-4. 1 pitch, 1 swing, 1 home run.
Yeah, you can say that's efficiency right there. Didn't need much time in the box to make an impact.
Looking to get the tying run on base. High fly ball near the pole. That one is foul.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Right-handed reliever. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Next pitch is outside. Line drive, base hit. Just kind of sliced that one into center.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
Griffey in the box now, takes strike one. With the tying run on at first, and we're in the top of the 8th. And down on strikes he goes. 1 out.
Simply said, this guy's flailing at the plate right now. Just disconnected from head to toes in terms of the sink of his body. That's his 5th strikeout of the series, and we're just 2 games in. So hoping to see some kind of adjustment out of him. His at-bats are just a little tough to watch right now. Well, this is a good time to step out of the box, take a deep breath, reset. A couple of change-ups. Probably won't see another one here.
At the belt and fires. And a good eye there.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Castilla at first, 1 gone. Just misses with that one.
It's a good take.
And another ball.
On this count, runner not known for his speed, but I think you got to put him in motion. Try to avoid a double play here, Boo.
On the ground to first. Feed to second. That's 1. Back to first. Double play. Nice job getting over, and that ends the inning. The Giants get one back with a solo shot. It's now a 5. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Tyler Matson. He has a great slider with tons of movement. And a little something extra at stake in this at-bat as he's hitless so far with his hitting streak in jeopardy. The 0-1. A swing and a miss as he chases way out of the zone.
2 strikes.
Ground ball up the middle. Witt. And that's 1 away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th.
Now back, second baseman.
Ketel Marte up to the plate. A switch hitter batting right. That misses the zone, and that's ball 1. Swing and a line drive curling foul down the right side. Base is empty, 1 away. Here the bottom half of the 8th inning. The 1-1 is fouled off. And now the lefty. That one almost got him.
2-2.
One down, base is empty.
Ball. Ball count.
And they'll do it again.
Well, he's having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
Up the middle. Over to first. They get the out on Marte.
Number 34.
And here's the first baseman, David Ortiz. And a foul ball. Left-hand batter waits. Fought off foul. That one misses. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
0-2 fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him up. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
Two down, nobody on. And he chases that one. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. We go to the 9th, and now
The designated hitter. Brandon Bell.
the pitch. Late with the swing there.
Well, you got to find a way to catch up to that pitch. Perhaps shorten the swing, eliminate the stride. That one came in hot, but right down the middle, you're saying to yourself, how did I miss that pitch? Got to make a quick adjustment.
And a count 1-2. Righty to the plate. Triple digits on that last pitch.
Well, the first batter, it's always a big one for the closer. I mean, you get that punch out, you get settled in, you feel like you're in command out there on the mound from the jump, and kind of prevents any doubt from creeping into your mind or the fielders that are playing behind you that, you're going to wrap this thing up.
Rogers in the box now, takes strike 1. Line drive, base hit. And now the tying run is into scoring position.
That was exactly what you're looking to do with the pitch away, especially in that situation. Drive it into the opposite field gap. Got himself 2 bags on a great swing of the bat. And now a crucial opportunity to tie up this game with another base hit.
Fastball for a strike.
Well, comfortable or not, these are the situations closers they seem to live for. When you get into some hot water, a jam, tough spot, whatever you want to call it, but this is where they earn their keep.
Rips one to right. Relay throw to third, and he's safe. Great effort, but it's a tie ball game.
That's a big-time clutch performance, Boone. Top of the 9th, your team needs you to come through, and you deliver a game-tying RBI base hit. Now let's see if they can build on that and get the lead. Put the pressure on the other side heading into the bottom of the 9th.
That one missed. Back and forth we go, a seesaw battle in the late stages of this one. That one in triple digits.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
And a pitch. In the air, left side. Tracks it down for the out. 2-away now. Here's the shortstop at the plate. Bobby Witt Jr. The shortstop takes the ball. 2 down. Go ahead run in scoring position. Just missed.
He hasn't wanted to challenge him. Both of those pitches off the plate away. Don't expect anything down the heart of the plate. You may just have to be patient and take your walk here.
Hot shot to first base, and he snags it to end the inning. RBI triple here for the Giants. All even at 5 apiece. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Back now as they hand the fresh arm to start the bottom of the ninth. Jorge Alcala.
And he's been hit pretty hard at times this year, so he's looking for better. Right now, giving up more than a hit per inning.
That's ripped into the outfield. Squeezes it, and there's one down.
Great swing of the bat right there, trying to get on. As that go-ahead run, he just wasn't able to find a hole.
So. Stands in now, looks at that one inside. Signs of movement in the Giants bullpen. Evan Phillips getting ready to come in for Bob Melvin. This one blasted the other way, down the line, and it's a foul ball. This guy's got good power. With one swing, he can win it for him. And the count 1-2. All tied up here in the last half of inning number 9. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Ugly cut on the slider for strike 3.
Such a challenge when a guy's got great velocity. He's throwing a slider over 90 miles per hour. You want to be ready to hit that fastball, but that late break just eats you up every time.
Watch Soto now. This guy with light tower power. Two outs. And that one fouled off. Gets a piece and stays alive. Inside, almost got him. And that one almost got him. 2 down, nobody on. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. Wouldn't chase that time. A wind in the pitch. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. In the air out to center on his way over and makes the grab. And the inning is over. On to extra innings. Now the Giants' 4-hitter, Justin Morneau. Right through there for a strike.
0-1.
Just missed. If he's able to connect on that, look out.
No, that missed.
Misses. Now 1-2.
Well, if he's going to do something special right here, it's going to have to happen with 2 strikes.
Foul ball still, 1-2 count. He fouls it off. We'll do it again.
Pitcher having a pretty
The Mets with a new arm on the mound, Luis Castillo.
Well, you see the ERA very solid.
Pulled the string on the changeup. Down the third baseman, Vinny Castilla, known for his late inning heroics. Just
No,
missed.
That's the ball. Well.
This to third, and
That's
it's
a foul
just
ball.
foul. That was close.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
Makes the grab, 2 away.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
With the go-ahead run standing at second here in the top half of the 10th. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
1-2. Count.
And a swing and a miss. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. New pitcher on now, Evan Phillips. Runner in scoring position, no outs. And stepping in for New York, Vladimir Guerrero. Here comes the pitch. Swing and a high fly ball. That one out towards left center field. Way back there. Pulls it in on the warning track. Runner tags at second. In there safely. Stepping in, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
I'm curious how he decides to attack on the mound. This guy at the plate is
On the ground, out to short. Witt over to first. A heck of a play from his knees.
great cat-like reflexes right there. Lays out, knocks the ball down, and then fires with that rocket arm all the way across the diamond. Man, put this guy on the mound.
Rodriguez goes after that one for strike 1.
Zero balls, 1
It's had a
strike.
tough day at the plate. 3 strikeouts already. It's hard not to think negative, but you got to find a way to somehow center up the baseball and put it in play.
And here it comes.
That's the
Wouldn't
ball.
chase that time.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Winning run at third, 2 down. And that one hit 97 on the gut. kicks and fires. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Two outs. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. The pitch. Got him! And he's gone for the 4th time tonight.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
Here at Citi Field, we're in extras here, and digging in for San Francisco, Luis Garcia. And he deals. Pitch misses. Ball 1. And another ball. That one down the line, and it stays fair. Runner around third. Here's the throw.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring it back.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. Brandon Bell now at the plate. Castillo, multi-time All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a sinker, and he works in a changeup. That's off the mark, and the count is 2-0.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity, try to get a rollover.
Oh, this one high and deep, way back there. Out of here. His 2nd home run of the series, and they add a couple more. It's 8-5.
He really needed that swing. He hasn't been getting a ton of results at the plate lately, so I'm sure that one felt especially good. With this pitcher's velocity, a changeup is really a break for a hitter. He got a BP fastball, didn't move a whole lot, and he absolutely tattooed it.
Jake Rogers, the next Giant to hit.
It can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
That's in for a strike. And a big swing and a miss.
Well, there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
Tosses to first, and that's an out. Now it's the right fielder, Tony Gwynn. He's kind of an outlier, especially when guys are consciously sacrificing contact to deliver power. And that's in for a strike.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
1 down, base is empty. Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out.
Well, he throws him with a great fastball right on the corner. It's kind of like bowling when you think the ball's going to get into the gutter and somehow just hangs onto that edge and knocks down a pin. Well, he got the outside corner of the plate and got that called 3rd strike.
On the ground to the left. And foul ball. Singy, one of the things that's interesting is that guys really don't worry about swing and miss from an offensive standpoint anymore. So when you see somebody who contacts the ball like this, do you think of that as plus value?
Absolutely, if he's doing damage. Now, if he's rolling over and grounding out, then it's a different story. But, yeah, if he can put the ball in the gaps or over the fence, 100%.
2 down, nobody on. Good job to fight that one off.
Yeah, and the domino effect of that is running up pitch counts on pitchers and then either getting them to a place of fatigue or getting into the bullpen perhaps before you get to those higher leverage arms at the back end.
Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. That completes the strikeout, and that'll do it. Back here at extras, and a new pitcher on the mound in the bottom half of the inning, John Smoltz.
Well, he's the guy they hope to turn to out of the pen to lock down wins. So this game.
Back to the top of the lineup, Fernando Tatis Jr. digs in now. And with the game going to extras, he's still got a chance to keep his hitting streak going. And a pitch. Fouled off. He was late. Smoltz. He's kind of a prototypical bullpen arm in today's game. Electric stuff that results in a ton of strikeouts. In a tough spot like this, that is a big-time benefit. And there's a ball.
Now, as a hitter, when a guy like this comes into the game, you feel like he's standing on top of you, and it's just attack mode coming right at you, expecting to get a swing and miss.
Pitch misses. 2-1. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did. 2-2 now. Got him swinging.
Well, that right there is what you want to see out of your closer. Come in and close the door, cancel any hope that that opponent has in making some type of comeback in the ball game. Tell you what, that helps him settle in, and that helps everybody else relax a little bit to get these other two outs.
Man at second. Number 20 on the year. It's 8-7. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish.
Beltre in the box now. Takes strike one.
Now, Boog, this is a real tough place for visiting teams to come in and close out ball games for a win.
Not close with that one, and the count 2-1. A 1-run lead, and we're in the bottom of the 11th. Bounced up the middle. What a stop! Throws from his knees, and that is the ball game.
What an exciting finish to this game. An amazing play right there. It's hard for the fans to go home. They want more. They're not ready to leave and head to their cars, but an outstanding job to keep entertaining all the way to the end.
And a final 8-7. A 1-run extra inning win for Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show. I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.
Ladies and gentlemen, this time around, the revolution will not be televised. As we proceed to give you what you need. Oh, 9 bucks. Get live, brother. Ladies and gentlemen of the court. And the hitter again, state of hip-hop versus electronics. I present Exhibit C. When I was sleeping on the train, sleeping on Mesereau Lab out in the rain, without even a single slice of pizza to my name. Too proud to beg for change, mastering the pain. When New York was calling Southern rappers lame, but then Jack and I slang. I used to get dizzy spells, hear a little rain, the voice of an angel telling me my name, telling me that one day I'ma be a great man, transforming with the Megatron dawn, spitting out flames, eating whack rappers alive, out chains. I ain't believe it then. I was homeless, fighting, shooting dice, smoking on the corners, trying to find the meaning of life in the till the 5%ers rolled up on it and informed them. You either build or
Welcome. Thanks for joining us. MLB The Show brings you the game of the week. It's the San Francisco Giants going up against the New York. Okay, all set to go. Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Tim Raines. Right side. And that one handled in plenty of time to first. One up, one down. And up next for San Francisco, Ken Griffey Jr. Just off the inside edge, Sanchez. He has a reputation, I don't know, maybe a knack for working himself out of tough situations that he finds himself in. You know, you like that in a relief pitcher, but when you have it for a starting pitcher, a guy that can get out of a tight spot, that is pretty valuable. That's to third, Beltre. Nice, efficient start to the afternoon. That's 2 out.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground. Nice ground out.
2 outs, base is empty. And up next for the Giants, Bobby Witt Jr. That's out to center field. Guerrero drifts towards it and makes the play, and that's out number 3. Bottom of the first. Now it's the shortstop, Fernando Tatis Jr. And that is cut on and missed. 0-1. That's to third. To first. One gone, bottom half of the first. Here's a Mets lineup now. This is a ball club that can really slug. Lots of homers, lots of extra base hits. And Chris, that of course a huge part of success in the standings for this group.
Well, if you're going to be successful in today's game, you've got to be able to hit the ball over the fence. Just defensively, very hard to find the holes. And when you're talking about guys, you know, coming out of the bullpen, throwing 95 and above, very difficult. It's hard to string together 2, 3, 4 hits to score those runs. So definitely critical to hit those homers, get the extra base knocks, and that's exactly what they've been doing.
To right field, way back, gone. Just like that, they move in front. It's 1-0.
First pitch hacking, and it paid off for him in a big way.
And now Adrian Beltre. Foul ball. You know, power is such a big part of the success that we see with the good teams in the league right now, and even in the postseason. And misses inside. Two outs, base is empty. Hit in the air, center field. Griffey settles underneath it, brings it in, and that will end the inning. Mets draw first blood thanks to this solo homer. It's now 1-0. We head to the second in MLB The Show's game. New inning getting started. Here's a cleanup hitter for the Giants, Justin Morneau. And a foul ball. Swing and a broken bat flare towards left.
Nope, foul ball.
And that's a foul ball. Out towards right center. That's well struck. That's down. One hops off the wall. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Everything came together for him. A well-deserved double on
ball 2.
2 balls, 1 strike.
The Giants down by a run here at the top of the second. The pitch. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout, and there's one away. Luis Garcia, the next Giant to hit. And a foul ball. Morneau leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. In the air, left field. Has a beat on it. He makes the catch, and there's 2 down.
Yeah, I'm looking at his body language, and he just doesn't seem like things are in sync, and the ball's just not coming off his bat the way it did earlier in the regular season.
The 1-0. And that's in for a strike. The Giants trailing by a run here in the rubber match of this 3-game series. Swing and a miss. 2-2. Bounce to the left side. Tatis handles that chance. Sends it across to first. And that's the 3rd out. And we're back. And now here's the veteran DH, Sammy Sosa. Olsen back to work. And that one pulled foul. Righty delivers. And that one wrapped foul. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. His 2nd homer of this series, and they add a run. It's 2-0.
He's really seeing the ball well lately. Good things are going to happen when you're locked in like this.
Here's Juan Soto, and he hits a ground ball right side. On to first, 1 away. That ground ball may have him back on track after the homer. So up next, Vladimir Guerrero. And first offering is fouled off. 1 out, bases empty, and a run in. Bottom half of inning number 2. That one not close. Going to count 1-2. Out there to center. Griffey under it. Puts it away for the out. And there's 2 away. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. That one ripped right center field. That's back there. And gone.
It's like he's playing wiffle ball up there, and that's typically not the easiest way to hit a home run. To the slight opposite field, into the gap. Man, making it look easy, that's for sure.
Julio Rodriguez, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Oh, he hit him. And that got him pretty flush.
So, Boog, if you had to take one for the team, where would you want to get hit?
Chris, I think I'd have to say upper hamstring. Back to the top of the Mets order. Fernando Tatis Jr. to hit here. Runner takes off. Safe at second, and that was not close.
Well, it really doesn't matter what the situation is. When a guy like this gets on first, you know he's going to steal second at some point during the at-bat. Nice job to get in the scoring position. The defense probably knew it was coming, but they just couldn't do anything to stop it.
2 outs. And that one off the outside edge. Here's a rocket out to left. He's got it. And that is out number 3. Top half of the 3rd inning. Now here is Francisco Alvarez. Up the middle. Marte throws to first in time. And 1 away in the top of the 3rd. Andy Pajes, the next Giant to hit. And first offering is fouled off. And a pitch. Ripped on a line. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's 2 away. And now here's a speed threat. Outfielder Tim Raines. Sinker gets the bottom of the zone, and that's a strike. The Giants trailing by 3 here in the 3rd and final game of the series. And now it's even up. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. And that keeps the inning alive.
Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
That one lifted to left. Rodriguez makes the play, and it's out number 3. Bottom of the inning, and now it's the switch hitting second baseman, Ketel Marte. And there's a fly ball deep right field. Back, gone. He hammers one out to right, and they boost their lead. It's 4-0.
First pitch swinging, and he got the fastball. He knew exactly what to do with it, too.
Next to hit, David Ortiz.
Well, these Mets doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. And here's a stat for you, Boog. They're making contact with more than 85% of the pitches that they're swinging at. It's pretty special stuff. Not so good if you're out there on the mound.
Now fly ball to right center. Under this one. And out number 1 on the grab.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Pop foul out of play off to the right. And a swing and a miss there.
Well, he looks fresh out there. Just needs to get a little more confidence and remember how good he's been in the past.
Here's the 0-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
And now 2-2. Out towards right center field. Griffey sizes this one up. Puts it away for the out. Here's a big power threat. Sammy Sosa. He's already homered here in this one. Popped in the air. Left field. Grabs it on the run. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. It's now start of the 4th, and digging in for San Francisco, Bobby Witt Jr. Hit hard, base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. First pitch fastball in a great spot to do some damage, and he squared it up nicely.
Morneau batting for the 2nd time, and that's strike 1. Liner, base hit. Throw back in quickly. 1st and 2nd now with nobody out.
Really stayed true on that swing. It wasn't an easy pitch. Lefty on lefty. Pitch was a little down, a little bit away, but he committed to it. And his shoulder stayed square to the plate. Didn't try to pull off that ball at all. And that's why it jumped off the bat.
1st and 2nd, no outs. Top half of inning number 4. Just missed. He was looking to come up with the shutdown inning. Hammers that one. Curling down the line and foul. Next offering in there for a strike. And the count's full. Outside, and that is ball 4.
Well, a great back and forth in that at bat. He had to lay off some really close pitches, and somehow Boogie found a way to keep the bat on his shoulder right there. I'll tell you right now, I couldn't have done it.
Garcia in the box now. No balls and a strike. To short, could be 2. Tatis to first. That's out number 1, and a run comes in to score. Stone Garrett, the next Giant to hit. And a good eye there. Out front, rip foul. Two on, 1 out. Rolled over to third. Throws to first in time.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup. Got that hitter to roll over.
Here's a rip to short, but he's there for the third out. Back here in Queens, bottom of the fourth, and stepping in for New York, Juan Soto. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. Soto, 25 years old, and he's a former home run derby champ. Foul ball there. And the right-hander deals. Puts it in the air out towards left center. Garrett sizing this one up. Nabs it, and there's one away. Here's the center fielder, Vladimir Guerrero. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. On the ground. Witt over to first. And Vladdy is set down. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's the catcher for the Mets, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. And takes low for ball 1.
Pretty smart not to serve something up for him right there. He's really good at hitting the first pitch.
And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. That ball's carrying. Off the batter's eye and gone. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they add to the lead. It's 5-1. That's their 5th homer of the game.
Man, they're all getting into the action. It's starting to feel like a home run derby up here.
Rodriguez at the plate with 2 away, swings through that one. In the air out towards right center. Griffey should have this one. Drops into the glove, and that'll do it. We go to the top of the 5th. Now it's the DH, Andy Pajes. Right through there for a strike.
All these Giants looking to string together better at bats when they have runners on, but it just hasn't happened for them yet. They've had their chances with runners in scoring position, but nobody's been able to deliver a big hit in those situations.
And that one is lifted in the air. Sizes this one up. Hauls it in for the out.
And you got to give some credit to the other side as well. They've been able to get out of a few tough jams, but frustration is mounting for this offense, no doubt.
Rains lays off down low as he digs in for the 3rd time. Up the middle. Oh, great grab on the dive. Picked in the dirt, but he beats it. What an effort that time.
Wow, he did everything he could on that play with the throw from his knee, but the hustle down the line was enough to earn him the infield knock, and that's a great baseball play all the way around.
That one pushed to the left and foul.
This is one of those situations the infielders have to pre-plan and understand that the ball's got to be hit extremely hard right at them if they're going to have a chance to go for a double play.
That misses the zone. It's 2-2. That one to first. Fired to second. Double play. And that'll do it for the inning. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And the batter now, Fernando Tatis Jr. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, these Mets doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. They have yet to strike out, and they're averaging more than a hit per inning. That's a great recipe for success right there.
Reigns makes the grab, one away. Here's Ketel Marte. He's already homered in this game. He swings and fouls one off.
Well, you can't really adjust your game plan for that last pitch. Guy hasn't thrown it very much. You got to focus on the stuff that he's throwing up there most of the time.
Next offering upstairs.
Pretty standard high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, they'll look for something down in the zone, but not too far. Don't want to chase that breaking ball in the dirt.
On the ground. They get the out on Marte. And next for the Mets, David Ortiz. Not even close there. and it's 1-0. 2 down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. Swung on, belted. That's going back. Back some more. And out of here.
When you see a guy take a slider on the outside.
So the Giants with a new pitcher on the hill, Tyler McGill.
And he's had a struggle so far this year, as you can see the inflated ERA. Looking to bring that down a little bit right here.
And there's a foul ball. They say you win.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Oh, 2 now. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Two down, nobody on. Wouldn't chase that time. That's outside. 2-2. This one smoked on its way out of here. They go back-to-back. His 18th home run of the season, and they tack on to their lead. It's 7-1.
And that shot makes their grip on the lead even tighter.
So 2 down. Here's some real power at the plate. Sammy Sosa. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. To third, Castilla. Whips it across, and that'll do it. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working, and the lead is straight. Back here at Citi Field. Start of the 6th, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton. And leading off, Bobby Witt Jr. Out to short. Nice grab. Gathers and throws, but he beats it out. And the leadoff man is on with an infield single. Now the Giants 4-hitter, Justin Morneau.
This is great work by the shortstop. He makes the throw across the diamond after the dive and just wasn't able to get it there in time. But I love how much he put into that play. And on the other side, he was really giving it his all down the line as well. Nice play on both ends.
The punch out there, 1 away.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
0-1.
The Giants with a lot of ground to make up, and we're the top half of the 6th. Fought off foul. And a base hit. Just kind of sliced that one into center. And they'll have runners at the corners after a 1-out single.
Wow. So important to get into the fielding position after you deliver that baseball. That is a scary one. Watch your lips.
Garcia in the box for the 3rd time today as he takes that one off the plate. That's in there, and it's 1-2.
Well, in this situation with a runner on first, less than 2 outs, some say, hey, get the ground ball, double play with 2 strikes. Some people say get the strikeout. I think you just execute your pitch, make the best pitch you possibly can, and let the result be whatever it's going to be.
Outside, that's the ball.
The Giants trying to get back into this one here in the rubber match of this 3-game series. Here's a 1-2. On the ground, right side. Marte throws to first in time. 3rd. Well, we go bottom 6. Stepping in the long ball threat, Juan Soto. McGill back to work. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
Talk about tying a guy up. That was ugly.
That one fouled off. righty deals. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. And a pitch. And the slider just misses.
It's a good take.
And another ball.
2 strikes.
Two now.
I got 3 and 2.
Crushed to right. This one's got a chance. Out of here. Home run. That was blasted to the moon. That's his 4th home run of the series. And they tack one on the board. It's 8-1. So the streak stays alive. His 4th straight game with a home run.
Boog, that's like a cycle of home runs, and I know how much you love the cycle. He's absolutely punishing mistakes right now. He can't miss.
At the plate, Vladimir Guerrero. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Counts 1-0.
The Mets up big in this one here in the bottom of the 6th. This one high in the air to left center. And Vladdy is set down. And there's one down. Right through there for a strike.
Some hitters are just more confident if they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
One down, base is empty.
Nope, that's the ball.
And that's outside. And that's ball 2.
Pretty easy to give up on that pitch right there. Started on the edge of the plate with the spin. You know it's going to finish well off the plate.
Fouls one off. 2-2.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
Here's a 2-2. Now a fly ball to right center. Hauls it in for the out. 2 down.
Now batting, left field, Julio.
2 outs, base is empty. So up next for New York, Julio Rodriguez. He's 0 for 1. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
0-1.
Liner, and that should be extra bases. Around first, heading for 2. And that's a 2-bagger.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Put a really nice balanced swing on it, and when you can rope one into the gap like that, you're thinking extra bases from the first couple of steps out of the box, and he'll feel real good about that one.
So the lineup flips over. Now it's Fernando Tatis Jr. And a swing and a miss.
0-1's the count.
Tatis waits. Clobber to right field. Way back. Gone. It's It's their second home run of the inning. It's 10-1. 2 pitches, 2 swings, that one for a home run.
Looking to be aggressive all the way, and it paid off for him in a big way. When you see a guy take a slider on the outside part of the plate and hit an opposite field home run, fires you up because not only is he flexing the muscles to show the pop, that kind of approach, you'll hit for a high average as well.
No question about this one. It's out of here. Another one. Back-to-back homers. He's done it again. His second homer of the game. It's 11-1. That one just sounded different.
Man, might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I can feel that swing from the booth.
And here's the first baseman, David Ortiz. Ground ball up the middle, and it finds its way through for a hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive. And next will be the Mets cleanup hitter, Adrian Beltre. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. No throw. That's an error, and everyone is safe. And now the Mets DH, Sammy Sosa, 1 for 3. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Throw in holds the lead runner at third, so it'll be bases loaded and 2 gone. Juan Soto up now for the Mets. He has, as they like to say,
let me guess, Boog, light tower power?
That's right. That one drilled left field. Garrett going back. Pulls it in on the warning track. And welcome back to the ballpark. We go to the top of the 7th. Now it's the Giants catcher, Francisco Alvarez. Here comes the 0-1. Sliced hard but foul. The pitch. And a foul ball. He stays alive. The wind of the pitch. Foul ball, still 0-2. And that's a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
He was all over that one. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
Rolled to short, possible 2-ball. Flips it. There's one. On to first, double play.
Got what he was looking for on the mound right there, and his infielders took care of business. Pretty textbook execution between short and second to turn that into 2 outs.
Now it's the Giants leadoff hitter, Tim Raines. And first offering is fouled off. The Giants with a lot of ground to make up here at the top half of inning number 7. And a strike on the outside edge. Fly ball down the line. Rodriguez makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. And we're back. And now here is Vladimir Guerrero. And the pitch. At the belt and fires. Not close with that one, and it's 1-1. Activity in the bullpen. Tyler Matzik, the left-hander, up and throwing. Karinchak, the right-hander, also getting loose. Wouldn't chase that time. This one in the air, center field. Griffey on the move, makes the grab on the run. 1 down. And stepping in for New York, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. That one back up the middle, and it gets through.
Oh, this has been a really nice game at the plate for him. He looks locked in. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
On a line, base hit. Lead runner touches second, headed for third. Lead runner holds at third, so 2 runners in scoring position and just 1 out. So the batting order turns over, and the batter will be Fernando Tatis Jr. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
0-1.
The pitch. And that's off the inside edge. And now it's even 1-1. In the air, center field. Moving under it. He makes the grab. Both runners tagging. Cut off, throw to third. He's in there. An outstanding hitter in Ketel Marte. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. Right-hander kicks, deals. That one is absolutely belted. That's back. Off the batter's eye and gone. And he's gone yard again. That's his 3rd home run of the game. And they add to their lead. It's 14-1. New arm for the Giants, Tyler Matzik.
Well, he's been excellent against left-handed hitters this year. And that's his first test. This looks like a good move to the pin in terms of the matchup.
Ortiz in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. This one smoked on its way out of here. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. His 3rd home run of the game, and they add on. It's 15-1. Singy, he's been red hot.
Yeah, another big swing of the bat for him. Man, he is really seeing the ball well in this one.
Fly ball down the line. This has got a chance, and it is foul. Lifted in the air, out to left. And the inning is over. But 2 round trippers in this inning. Ready to begin the 8th. And now the center fielder, Ken Griffey Jr. That one finds the zone. 0-1. Sanchez still out there to pitch the 8th and working with a big lead.
He's been excellent, really on his game in this one. And at this point, he wants to finish what he started.
Ground ball right side, and it goes just foul. Is there a debate to be had about shutting him down, maybe to preserve some bullets given the score?
Absolutely. When you consider over the course of a long season, guys putting a lot of stress on that elbow, on that shoulder, but you also have to pry the ball out of a hand of a guy like this because he's so competitive.
Witt stands in now and watches strike 1.
Ball 1.
Bounce to the right side. Ortiz steps on the bag. 2 up, 2 down here in the top of the 8th.
That's what a good sinker's designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
Morneau in the box now. No balls and a strike. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Tosses across the first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Back here in Queens, ready for the bottom of the 8th. So now here's the Mets DH, Sammy Sosa. Matzik back to work. Out to short. Witt tosses to first. One gone to the bottom of the 8th. And next for the Mets, Juan Soto. That one the other way. And a couple of quick outs. Here's the center fielder, Vladimir Guerrero. 0 for 4. He's flied out 3 times and also grounded out. That's inside. And that is ball 1. 2 down, nobody on. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Laced down the line, took the extra bases. And that rolls into the corner. Around first and hustling for second. He's there. It's a 2-out double. Now the catcher up to hit, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Got it started a little too early. Strike 1. Up the middle. Witt over to first. And Guerrero is set to back here at Citi Field. And now it's going to be Vinny Castilla. Nice ball for a strike. And it's 0-1.
I mean, his pitch efficiency, ability to get ahead in the count, at times pitch to contact, let the defense work behind him. That's why he's still in the game here in the 9th inning.
And he grounds one to the right side. Whips it to first. Now one gone in the 9th.
Well, I'm impressed with this guy's internal clock. He knew he had plenty of time to take that extra step, secure his grip on the baseball, and make a strong, accurate throw.
Garcia at the plate now. That's ball 1. You just don't see it that much anymore. A guy being this efficient and getting this deep into the game.
I wonder if he's going to be able to close it out. There's just something about that 9th inning. But being at under 100 pitches, he's still got plenty of fuel left in the tank. This lefty matchup thing's not going so well.
Now the left fielder, Stone Garrett. That one finds the zone. Strike 1. Good eye right there. The Mets up big in this one here at the top of the 9th. Next offering is in for a strike. Stays alive. Set down on strikes. Now only 1 out remaining. And here is Francisco Alvarez. And first offering is fouled off. Hit to second, and this should do it. On to first, ball game. And the Mets take this one in a blowout.
It seemed like from the first pitch of this ball game, this guy was going to get it done. A quality start, who knew? He'd throw a complete game and get the victory. But an excellent job of continuing to just throw what the catcher put down. He navigated through this ball game, a jam here, a jam there, but ultimately it was an outstanding outing.
A 15-1 final score in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by the Game of the Week. I'm John Shambi. We'll talk to you soon.
4 hours and 18 minutes. Our paid attendance this afternoon at Citi Field, 41,932. The Mets thank you for your support and remind you to please get the safe day.
nonato, yo que fallé dudoso. Esta noche ando peligroso. Ella no es mi esposa, pero el esposo. Hoy yo quiero coger una loquera. Guay al puerto a la disco. Guay al puerto a la disco.
Amo el momento, buena nota. No me responsabilizo cuando me explota. Voy pésimo con una gota. Y si esto fuera Viña del Mar, ya tengo todas las gaviotas. Una que se va y otras bendiciones que llegan. Hoy quiero una que lo mueva como Mega. Aquí mi gata no se riega. Se monean pero no me matan como Mega. Necesito más tiempo del que tengo. Ya todo me aburre y con nada me entretengo. Bajando la sin dividendo. No viven su vida y yo los entiendo. Miren de los bleachers, mi es de metiche. Quiere que me encapriche pa' que me la... Hace tiempo le pagué el switch. No es que sea piche, es que prefiero que berrinche.
Estoy puesto pa' coger una nota.